Okay, so it's under here. No, I don't think. Well, you might have been able to, but I didn't. Alright, so.
It doesn't matter, that wouldn't have been fun anyway.
The matter of the yellow eco then. Is that the only thing we've got to do?
Oh no, but you need to get the yellow eco.
Yellow eco to get the last one. Here we go.
Yep.
I don't know why how did I find that instantly? I'm so amazing. Oh, thank you, me. Look at these vagina things. Look at them.
Vagina penises?
Oh my god, yeah, they're like pussy dicks. Erect.
I once watched a Doctor Who episode where the bad guys were penis vaginas.
They were penis vaginas. What the?
Well,
okay. What the fuck?
Well, they had this ellipse-shaped plant, because they were plant creatures. They had an ellipse-shaped collar, and then they had this weird bulbous brain-shaped head.
Oh my god. Didn't expect that to just stop right there. Oh, I knew I'd get annoyed with this bit.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
Don't forget to punch yourself for momentum.
I don't want to trust myself with that. I'd rather... Okay. Just calm down. Okay. So I gotta push myself towards this. Okay. Okay, cool. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying they kind of had a pop... They were plant creatures, and they had a popped collar shaped like an ellipse, and then their heads looked sort of like open brains.
I see. So they weren't actually...
They weren't... Well, no, they wouldn't have actually put vagina penises and then called them that in a family show. But they did look like that.
It's barely a family show. There's so much horror in it. This camera angle sucks. It sucks! Oh my god, I actually can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It sucks. It's the dumbest thing in this game.
Do you know what the Doctor does to those creatures?
What?
He genocides them.
Ah, okay. I thought you said he was going to genital them. These genitals them.
He wasn't happy about it. He looked kind of like, oh well, that was unfortunate.
Oh Christ, this camera angle sucks so much ass. Oh god, sorry, I thought there was another thing to wait for.
Yeah.
Okay, why am I apologising? I don't have to apologise for shit. Hey, LeMayo! There you go. I did it. There it is.
Oh, do you want to... I don't know if you're interested, but do you want to hear how the Sixth Doctor died in that new audio I got?
Sure.
Right, in the future, sometime in the Doctor's timeline, or maybe a parallel universe, he's going to become evil.
Okay.
A guy called the Valeyard. And, basically, the Valeyard comes back in time to steal all the Sixth Doctor's regenerations and take over Time Lord society. And I think he does it by inserting some sort of weird creature into the Doctor's brain, then accessing the Matrix so that he can overwrite everyone's DNA and replace them with him.
Right.
And the only reason this happened, and because all those creatures are feeding on the Doctor's brain, he's sort of vital to the success of the plan. So what he does is changes time, so at the beginning of the episode, he's got a choice of going one direction or another, but if he had went one direction, he would have gone into a belt of lethal radiation that would have killed him. So basically, he murders himself so that the Valeyard can never succeed.
I see.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting way to play it, because you want to variate the way the Doctor dies, don't you?
Yeah. I'd like it just one time, like the 18th Doctor just dies by slipping on a banana and breaking his neck. Oh dear! Oh, I'm dead.
You know, originally, before this audio, it was theorised that the Sixth Doctor died by slipping and banging his head on the TARDIS console.
Really?
Yeah, because that's what it looked like. You weren't really sure what was going on in the TV show. And yeah, in all the books, they said, yeah, he just hit his head.
Yeah, because back in those days, people didn't have very good eyes.
And although it's not funny in the same way hitting your head is, the Seventh Doctor had a pretty brutal death. Because, oh shit!
Fuck!
You've done everything! It's all good. Because,
oh no.
Because when they did the movie and they were bringing back Doctor Who, they wanted a new Doctor, but they also wanted to show him regenerating. So, in a way, well, because Sylvester McCoy was the current Doctor, he had to die quite quickly to make way for the new one, so do you know how he went?
How?
As soon as it's in San Francisco, and as soon as he steps out of his TARDIS, he gets shot by a bunch of gangsters. And then an ambulance comes to pick him up, and they take him for heart surgery, but because he's got 2 hearts and they don't know, they end up killing him, and he sort of wakes up mid-surgery and says, "Don't do this, I am not like you, I am not human," and they put anaesthetic on him so he can't move, and he's like, "No, you don't understand," and he sort of goes unconscious, and then he goes into cardiac arrest after they take a wrong move, and he gets a wire stuck in his heart, and then he wakes up and screams, and he flatlines. And
Wow.
yeah, I know, that was a pretty brutal way to go.
Well, you can't expect every time he died to be nice.
Yeah, I know. And I kind of wish there were more times like that where his death is incidental or horrific, but I think too many people would be bothered by the fact that, you know, the actor didn't get a decent send-off. Because you want to see him at his most heroic when he leaves, don't you?
Yeah.
I was going to say something else, I can't remember now. Oh, and when he wakes up, it's pretty cool. Because he was, they used anaesthetic on him, it slowed down his regeneration. And he was actually in the morgue at the time that he changed. So, and when he wakes up, he has to punch his way out. And the guy down there is like, "Oh no, man, no. He faints. Because he had just been watching Frankenstein and he was freaking the hell out.
You ever seen Frankenstein? Well, any Frankenstein movie?
Yes, I've seen the one that Kenneth Branagh directed and starred in.
What was that like?
I liked it. I thought it was good.
You're the best critic.
Well, no,
I liked it. I thought it was good.
It had Robert De Niro in it as Frankenstein, and he was good. It was
Really?
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, fucking doctor, can you just can you give me a new kidney? Because this one ain't working how I like it."
He's actually unrecognisable. They use a lot of trick photography to make him look massive.
Yeah.
And he's got scars all over his face and shit. And it's like a gothic Victorian horror story, the way they play it.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of a different ending, because you know in the original ending, he's building him a wife. But then he thinks, you know, what if these creatures multiply and then there's just tons of Frankensteins about? He thinks he doesn't want that responsibility, so he chops up...
His wife.
Yeah, and then he kills his wife, and then they both die in the Arctic. But in this version, after he kills his wife, he resurrects her by sticking her head on another woman's body. And she's played by Helena Bonham Carter. And basically it's a love triangle, like does she go with Victor or does she go with Frankenstein because she's like him? Eventually she just sets herself on fire.
Oh dear.
Yes, indeed. She cannot live with the reality of what she is. And they still die at the end. It was still...
Oh, sorry, you're supposed to be doing this.
Oh yeah. Anyway, have you seen any versions of Frankenstein?
No, I think I've read a little bit of a book, but
for English.
yeah, and I did enjoy that. I think it would have been funnier in that film you were on about if Robert De Niro played as the wife.
That would be quite funny, yes.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever seen oh shit, it's something like Enchanted or something.
I don't think so, no.
It's got Ricky Gervais is a short cameo in it. Plays the guy whose voice gets replaced by a monkey's.
Oh no, yeah, Stardust.
Stardust, that's it. Yeah.
And Robert De Niro, does he play like a gay pirate or something?
Well, he plays as a no,
not a gay pirate, but a flamboyant one.
yeah, he plays as the captain and he acts tough.
Around his men.
No, yeah, around his men, but when he's like alone, he's I don't know, he's doing all kinds of crazy shit.
He's transvestite, likes cutting hair and making everything pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flamboy.
Yeah. That's why I thought, you know what? He'd make a good Frankenstein wife. Or
At
rather,
that very moment.
Frankenstein monster wife. Oh no! I've littered! I can't go on. Andrew, I'm going to kill myself.
How long have we been recording?
About half an hour.
Alright, so this would be the end of the second episode.
Yeah. So.
No!
No! I don't want it to end! No!
I got caught on a fucking drive and
What kind of minecarts have... Okay, we'll say it next time, bye. Yeah, can you see... Look at these minecarts. They've got spikes on the front and in the beginning of it.
Yeah.
What's that for?
I don't know, maybe they're magnetic spikes. I can't believe that. I had so much time, I did that perfectly, and then I got caught on a damn... I wasn't even in line with it.
I thought you were going to say dick. I got caught on a dick, and I just had to wank it off. It was there. Jeez. How long have we been playing this game? Like, 2 hours?
Oh. 3, 4 at most?
No, I think it's more than that. Wait. 1, 2... oh yeah, it's been 2 hours and 45 minutes. So, coming on 3 and we've already nearly completed the game. 100%.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, it's really not a very long game.
Yeah. If you know what you're doing, you can complete it in 2 hours. Just that we've been doing everything. So. Bing!
I like that one.
A power cell! I just threw an apple in the air and I caught it at the same time as Jak, and I was like, ding! But I don't have a backpack, so I just slid it down the back of my back.
I see. But don't you like
Shit.
Yeah. Alright, Daniel's just going to get the phone. I will continue. So yes, as I was saying, I really like the way you get that power cell. I like sort of lateral puzzles like that. It's not, you know, obvious, but you know you need the fire. You know there's fire in here, so you just gotta belt it as soon as you're powered up with the good stuff. And yeah, it's very nice. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. This is my town. Let's see what we got here. Don't know if they planned this, but you can just take care of this one dark eco crystal there. Feels like cheating.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just saying, you can get one of the dark eco crystals just by shooting it from a distance with a yellow eco, can't you? I'm just wondering if they knew that you could do that.
Oh, who cares what they knew? They made a good game, and that's all that matters. Hey, it's like BioShock.
It's hard to do precision aiming when you got this wonky analog stick.
Have you ever played BioShock 2?
No, I haven't played BioShock 1.
You can choose whether or not, because you play as a Big Daddy in the second one.
Yeah.
You can choose to have this kind of like, this reticle. Well, not reticle, but the borders, as if you're inside the suit.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So
oh
it
yeah,
kinda
that's cool.
looks like that. It is cool. Pretty cool. Most people turn it off, but that's not really immersive in my eyes. I'd really like that game to be on Oculus. That'd be pretty cool. And then like every time you spoke,
I'd worry with Oculus. You ever worry like with stuff like Oculus that you'll get too scared, like it'll get too real?
I'm not sure. I'd have to experience it myself. There's a lot of horror games on the market already. I mean, it seems like a horror game, unlike thing.
It would be ideal for making it scarier.
Oh no! If you would have hung from that, your feet would have just been dangling in a dark eco. So we decided, hey, let's just kill him. Because who wants dark eco feet?
Half Dark Jak.
Yeah.
Sweet on the top, angry on the bottom.
Neutral on top. He hasn't got light powers yet.
Well, he's nice though. He's young. He hasn't been scarred by life yet.
He's a punk. Yeah, you can't argue with that, can you, dipshit?
I don't know if he is such a punk.
Well, look at his hair! He's so a punk. And his goggles. He's a steampunk. If anything. No?
Well, maybe a bit.
Yeah, have you seen that when you have a yellow eco, it looks like Pac-Man's in the bottom right corner?
It does a little bit, doesn't it?
Yes. And if he had a little bow, then it would be Miss Pac-Man. Pac-Man's the bad guy? Who's the director for that film? Because I recall the director for the film doing a good movie before. But everybody's saying that Pixels is terrible.
Yeah. It's a shame, because there was one joke in the trailer that I actually quite liked.
What?
The bit where he goes, "Hello, my sweet little boy.
Yeah.
Look how big you've grown." Ah! Someone kill this stupid thing!
Yeah.
Did you know in the Mario Brothers movie, I think I might have known this, there's a bit at the end where two Japanese game developers come to him and say, "We would like to make games about your adventures." But they're talking to the two idiot henchmen.
Oh, right.
Do you remember that?
No, I have no recollection of that film. The only thing I remember from it vaguely is when they're going down a tube and there's like this civilization on the ground or something.
Yeah.
And all I remember is the music. Open the door, get on the floor, everyone walk the dinosaur.
Oh, that's a nightclub.
Dun, 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 dun. And that was playing in a nightclub. Why?
I don't know. Why would they, you know, even...
Nightclubs in those days were very different to nightclubs these days. Nightclubs these days, you don't even hear the music, you just hear...
Damn it.
That's all you hear.
That's true. But yeah, isn't it a coincidence? Well, I don't know if a coincidence, but the guy who plays Luigi plays Sid the Sloth in Ice Age, and in the third Ice Age movie they actually use that music.
I guess it is sort of coincidence, yeah. Shit. I need to see the first Ice Age film.
Why? Because it's the best?
Well, it had such a different feel.
Yeah, the others are more like cartoony and wacky adventure, whereas the first one had a bit more bite to it.
Yeah, it was more dramatic, and there were humans in it for one thing.
Yeah.
So you actually there was actual proof that it was the Ice Age and not just
another planet.
Well, not that, but later on it was the mammals that lived in Ice Ages.
Yeah.
And then there were dinosaurs, and you're thinking, what is this film? It's like.
Well, they were thawed out. It was like the Lost World, but during the Ice Age.
I know. I just prefer the first one because you can relate to it more.
And it had more of an emotional crux, didn't it?
And what was cool about it is that the humans didn't even have to speak. I mean, they probably couldn't speak in those days, could they?
Yeah, that was an interesting take.
So we just and then the mum just goes, gives a baby. She gives her baby to a woolly mammoth. Why? What makes you think it's any more safe there than in the water with you?
Well, because if it's in the water, it'll die, and she was dying, so she couldn't take care of it.
Mother! That's what it said. Like, he turned to look at the baby, and he was like, "Oh, a baby." And then he turns to see the mum again, and she's gone. When that scene happened, during that scene, when he looks back and sees that the mother's drifted away, when I first saw the film, I didn't think she drifted away because there was something else in their place. It was like a log. I thought she turned into a log. Like, oh my god, she's contracted the wood. She's had too much wood.
She's had too much wood.
Yeah, and now she's become wood herself. You know you can eat bark sometimes.
Yes.
That's crazy. I mean, I wonder what it tastes like.
Well, deer eat bark, don't they? Bambi ate bark.
Well,
but then again, most animals can eat grass, and we can't do that.
Yeah. Oh, you can eat it, we just can't process it.
Which is weird, because we've got the organ for it.
Which one is that?
Appendix, I believe.
Oh, that thing that blows up once a lifetime.
Yeah. Well, not always, but
not always,
can
no.
Potentially blow up in your face.
Yeah. We have the appendix and the regular dicks.